It's Wednesday again. How are we all doing? So I took a vote on our topic for today's tapping, and it was good. I gave the option of happiness or hope, and I thought maybe people would go for more of the hope, but no, it was a whitewash for happiness. So clearly we're all feeling a little bit sad, not quite as happy as we could be, and there can be all sorts of reasons for that, as there is with every topic every week, but maybe especially at the moment, certainly in the UK, we are very much still in a lockdown situation, so we can't go and see people or nip out for a coffee, do all that kind of fun stuff that might normally bring us happiness. So we have to start thinking a little bit differently about happiness and how we bring that into our life. But you can start to try and bring in that happiness, but you also need to just kind of make sure you've got rid of some of that sadness so it's not getting in the way, so that your mind has a bit more space to go and find that happiness, and just find it in the most unlikely of places, especially when we're not able to do that much at the moment. So we're going to do a little bit of tapping. I've got another 5 rounds, won't take long, and I've got 2 little exercises at the end which you can choose to do before our next session. And actually last week I was talking about a gratitude diary and how writing down 3 things a day can do amazing things for your health and your mood. So if any of you have done that, I'd love to know how you've got on with that, because that is one that's quite close to my heart. One of my journals is here. I write in this one every morning, everything I'm going to do for the day and all the stuff I'm grateful for. Little tassel there. Anyway, that's another subject, but it does also tie in with happiness. So here we go. Let's get some happiness going on. Let's get rid of some of that sadness. Might have even felt like we've forgotten what it's like to be happy at the moment. So we're going to be tapping gently on the side of the hand, either hand on the fleshy point. Then we're going to tap on the top of our head in a circle. Just a few points, a few taps on each point is enough. Inside of the eyebrow, outside of the eyebrow on the temple, under the eye on the socket bone, under the nose on your philtrum, I believe is the medical term, under the lip on the crease of the chin. Use 2 fingers for these points. Then you feel for your knobbly collarbone points where they end, underneath one of those or both. As I say every week, you can tap on either side of your body or both sides. Under the arm, 2 or 3 inches under the armpit or both. And then we'll finish on the wrist. And each time we have a round of tapping, I'll tell you to take a nice deep breath and let some of that sadness out, or whatever it might be that's coming up for you. So by doing this, we're sending signals to the midpoint of the brain, called the amygdala, to stop our stress response in its tracks, improve our heart rate, lower our blood pressure, lower our cortisol levels, which is our stress hormone, and generally put ourselves in a much better, happier, healing state. So without further ado, let's start. Just copy what I say. I'll give you a little bit of a gap when I've finished each sentence, and let's see how you feel. Oh, Helen's made it just in time. Even though I am feeling sad and have lost my way, I am open to feeling better and brighter little by little. This sadness in my body, this sadness in my mind, this sadness in the world around me. I see it in the media, I hear it on the radio. Sadness everywhere, and at times it makes me grumpy. Maybe I get satisfaction from being grumpy. I don't deserve to feel happy. How can I be happy when there is so much sadness in the world? If only I could change my mood. Take a deep breath. Let some of that go and just see how you're feeling. See what's coming up for you in your body. Maybe just that one round of tapping has helped you to relax, or it's brought forward something that has been really bugging you. Or maybe it started to bring in some happy stuff. Let's go again. Even though I have forgotten what it is to feel happy, I can allow myself to bring joyful memories into my mind and consider creating new ones. Feeling happy is just a memory. Every day feels like the last. No wonder my feelings stay the same. A bit numb, dulled down. Maybe I feel this way to protect myself. What if feeling happy will only lead me to feeling sad again? I don't want to get my hopes up. I may let myself down. I may let other people down. Take another deep breath. Just let your shoulders sink a little bit. Feel a little bit more relaxed in your chair. And then we'll go again. Even though there are sometimes genuine reasons to feel sad, and I have been stuck in this place, I deeply and completely accept myself. I acknowledge the sadness within me and not feeling like smiling. For without sadness, how can I embrace happiness? Without the rain, there are no rainbows. And I am grateful to experience all emotions. And I am now ready to release some of this sadness. Safely and slowly, making space for happiness and fun. Maybe I do deserve to feel enjoyment and gratitude and contentment. Take a deep breath. Let that go. 2 more rounds to go. Even though I had been feeling pretty rubbish, I can choose to let fun and laughter back into my life. I realise now that I couldn't see the sun for the clouds, but the skies are starting to clear, and my mind is open to seeing my day differently. I have been dwelling on the negative instead of looking for the positive. Maybe I could even try a smile, if I can remember how. Maybe I could drop my shoulders, relax my jaw, take a deep breath. I can feel a new energy rising within me. Back to the side of the hand, take a deep breath. Because you can choose your feelings and you can choose your thoughts. It takes a bit of practice. And as I say quite a few times in these sessions, a lot of our thoughts are repetitive and they're negative. But we can start to become a bit more aware of how we're feeling and what thoughts are going through our heads and how we're looking at the world around us. And choose to either keep those thoughts and those feelings or push them out of the way and find some other ones that benefit our health and improve our mood. Right, last round, let's go. Even though I had forgotten to see the fun and feel the happiness in my life, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. My body is starting to feel different. Less serious, less cautious. I would even go as far as to say that I like this new feeling. It is making me feel almost happy. I think I can even feel a smile creeping across my face. So I hadn't forgotten how to smile after all. I release all blocks to happiness. I deserve to be happy. I am happy. Today is going to be a great day. Take another deep breath. Shrug those shoulders, let them sink away from your head and your neck. Feel a little bit more length here. Relax that jaw. Just, if you can't do anything else, take some happiness from the fact that you spent the last 5 minutes just focusing on yourself with nothing else interfering, nothing else on your to-do list getting at you. That was just your time. So I'd like to know how you feel. So drop me a DM, get in touch with me, let me know. I'll put this video on my grid. You're welcome. So that you can use it again, change the words, repeat it, etc. So what I was going to say to you is, if you want to carry on doing some happiness stuff today or this week, before I see you next time, there are 2 things you can do. One is to force a smile every day, even if you really don't want to. Turn that smile upside down. Smile, force it, because it will improve your mood, increase your endorphins, reduce your cortisol, which is what the tapping does as well, improves your immune system because you're putting yourself in a much better state, lowers your blood pressure, that improves your heart health, and actually it's nice to do and everybody around you will also appreciate it, so it can be contagious. You smile, somebody else smiles. I know we're not seeing that many people right now, but whenever you see someone on Zoom or if you're living with anyone, just smile at them and see what happens. Other thing, if you're a little bit more up for a proper little exercise to do each day, is something called the doubler, and I quite like this one. I haven't used it that much though, admittedly, but there is some science behind it. So you think of a positive experience that you've had in the last 24 hours. It can be quite small, doesn't matter. And you just think about that positive experience for 2 minutes. So just set a timer, 2 minutes, just think about that happy experience that you had, or positive experience in the previous day, so it's still fresh in your mind. Your brain does not know the difference between what is real and what is not real. So while you're thinking about that positive experience for 2 minutes and bringing all those happy feelings and emotions to mind, your brain thinks it's happening all over again. So you're getting twice the fun from that one positive experience. Now, this is what I liked. The University of Texas did a study with that, just that one little exercise with various people that were experiencing chronic neuromuscular disease such as MS, also chronic fatigue and chronic pain. Now, their study group did this for 2 minutes a day for 6 weeks in a row, and after 6 months their pain medication had gone down by 50%. Just by thinking of something happy for 2 minutes a day. So we really need to be getting on that. Anyway, I will leave you to get on with your day. I hope you're going into it with a little bit more sunshine and happiness, and I will see you next week. Bye.